Tyson Fury, and then dramatically the shades come off. Who else had chills when you saw that? Fury, look at his body posture. He takes a deep breath. He steps back. That's a sign that he doesn't know what's going on now. He steps. You can look at his face and see now that he knows Deontay Wilder means business. Welcome to another edition of IMO Sports with Pedro Justice. You just saw this press conference. This is my first reaction to it. Whoo, boy, this was intense. Deontay Wilder is playing mind games. He has a focused energy. He is here. He is meaning business. He's not here to play around. There's no games. You saw here when he got up there, he said what he had to do. His obligation was to get up here and tell you what he was going to do. After that point, no more talking. So once Deontay Wilder said this and Deontay Wilder sat down, the mind games began. Tyson Fury did not know what was going to come next. And so they started answering questions, asking questions and things of that nature. I like the person in charge. She did a great job of controlling, because Tyson Fury was trying to make it all about Tyson Fury like he usually does, because that's his comfort zone. People have their little things that they do, their little quirks, and he likes to joke and laugh and things to make himself feel comfortable in the moment. But the host, she did not allow him to pretend to be Deontay Wilder. He pretends to be Tyson Fury. She didn't let that happen. And guess who else? Malik Scott didn't let that happen. They already planned this out. Malik Scott can be a mouthpiece. He can do the talking. Right now, Deontay Wilder is telling you, I'm all about business. So Tyson Fury with his shirt off. Do you notice how usually it gets wild and crazy, but they didn't let that happen this time? I don't think Tyson Fury was ready for Malik Scott's response to him. I don't think he was, because you saw how Tyson Fury was saying all these things. And then by the end, he was like, well, maybe we'll see. Well, maybe. He talked Tyson Fury down from how confident he was on what he was saying until, well, he is making sense because he's not trying to insult me. And so in this press conference, there was no insults per se. I mean, Tyson Fury did his thing. Deontay Wilder said his thing that he had at the beginning. But all in all, this was about business. And so I like how it seems though Deontay Wilder has someone in his corner who has his back that can tell him something and he'll listen. So at the end, when you see Deontay leave, the only reason he turned around and left was because Malik Scott told him to. So we know that he's listening. They're playing mind games with Tyson Fury. Mind games. And now Tyson Fury was the one left upset. And you could look at Tyson Fury and tell that he was uncomfortable standing there looking at Deontay Wilder. Right on cue. Deontay is listening to Malik Scott, doing what Malik Scott wants. And now here he comes. And so people thought that Deontay Wilder was just going to keep his shades on the whole time. Oh, he's scared. He doesn't want to do anything. And so he's looking at him. And now they're filling each other out. It's the fill out process. Mano y mano. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Wilder looks pretty tall there next to Tyson Fury. And then dramatically the shades come off. Who else had chills when you saw that? I was like, and now after about a minute, so you could see Tyson Fury, look at his body posture. He takes a deep breath. He steps back. That's a sign that he doesn't know what's going on now. He stepped back from Deontay Wilder. Did you see that? He took a deep breath and he stood back, because you can look at his face and see now that he knows Deontay Wilder means business. Deontay Wilder's not playing, man. These ain't no games. Deontay Wilder said, game on. And now he's renting space in Tyson Fury's head. Okay, now, if you look in the background, Malik Scott is coming to stand next to Deontay Wilder. Right now, Deontay Wilder knows it's on. I'm in his head. And watch when Malik Scott say, hey, D, come on, man, let's go. That's the only reason Deontay Wilder left. When he got the nod, he put his shades back on, he stepped away and left. Unbothered. If unbothered was a meme, that would be Deontay Wilder. He's unbothered. Now Tyson Fury's left to sit there and look silly by himself. His team doesn't know what to go on. Yeah, we won. He turned away. We won. He started to get upset. Why did Tyson Fury get upset? Because Deontay Wilder is in his head. This is going to be epic. I can't wait to see the next press conference. I can't wait to see the fight. What are your thoughts about this? Let me know what you think. Until next time, it's Pedro Justice.